Summary: Koda's inflated ego is ruining his relationships with loved ones. He blames exes for leaving and treats some kids like enemies. Robin's submissive behavior fuels Koda's ego, leaving little room for anyone else. His obsession with her damages his other relationships. Koda's arrogance prevents him from apologizing and reconciling with his son Kody. He prioritizes his ego over maintaining family connections. Has fame gone to Sister Wives star Kody Brown's head? Maybe so. Koda's alienated so many of his loved ones. Now, Kody has very little left. He's got Robin and a reality show that may end in the foreseeable future. That's because viewers might not be into watching Kody trying to make things work with one wife instead of 4. He's feuding with exes and kids and gets criticism from the fanbase. So, he may want to dial down the egomania. The jolly Kody who lit up screens during the earliest seasons of the show's Mia, what happened to the uber patriarch? He's so bitter and mean. Koda's attitude sucks. He's seemingly given up on looking at the bright side. There are a bunch of reasons why Koda's inflated self-esteem is ruining his relationships. Whether he's blaming his exes for leaving even though they fled because he preferred Robin, or treating some of his kids like enemies, Kody needs to face reality. Koda's the problem. However, he's always lacked self-awareness, maybe because he's used to holding all the power in relationships. He's the big-time patriarch who used to call the shots. Did the patriarchy turn Kody into a monster? Probably. However, other factors were also at play. Related 20 best reality TV shows right now. Television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? 8. Kody Brown only has time for Robin Brown. Kody Brown is too arrogant to give other people attention close. Robin's the queen of Koda's heart. She's his true love. He can't get enough of sobbin' Robin, whose simpering and ultra-feminine style really floats his boat. While some men might find the backstabbing Robin extremely annoying, Koda's soothed by all of her little ways. The issue here is that Robin makes Kody feel important. This just fuels the raging wildfire that is Koda's ego. Yes, Robin has helped to create the monster that viewers see on screens today. Kody and Robin egg each other and the end result is the dreaded united front. Since Kody and Robin are indisputably a united front, there's really no room for anyone else, except maybe the kids that Kody and Robin raise together. Everyone else feels like they're iced out and on the fringes. This dynamic leaves Kody, with his swollen ego, feeling like a prince from a fairy tale. Robin's fake helplessness brings out the man in Kody. He wants to protect her even though she's probably a lot stronger than he is. Robin plays Kody like a fiddle, giving him that feeling of alpha masculinity that makes him feel superior. Unfortunately, Koda's high regard for Robin, and his delusions about needing to protect her, have seeped into his other relationships. He's so busy being Robin's knight in shining armor that other people just don't matter. 7. Kody Brown's bro attitude is a bad sign. Does Kody Brown's posse make him even worse? Close yes, Koda's posse makes him worse. When he's surrounded by bros, Koda's even more insufferable. He loves spending time with his brothers and buddies, but maybe those guys aren't such a good influence. When he's hanging out with his bros, he starts rapping about sacred loneliness, as seen on-screen, and whining about his relationships. Sacred loneliness is a concept that polygamous patriarchs use to brainwash their wives. It's about asking women in plural marriages to suffer in silence. It's 2024 and this sacred loneliness stuff just doesn't work anymore. Men and women are equals, and asking one person in a marriage to suffer more than the other is just so backwards and uncool. Why should women have to bear the brunt of polygamy when men don't? The real problem with polygamy is that it gives men in these relationships too much power, which they tend to abuse. They say that absolute power corrupts absolutely, and it's often true. If someone has complete control over a situation, their ethics may slip. That's why democratic societies don't have dictators. In his plural marriage, Kody was a little dictator. His polygamous bros are just the same. These guys are living in another dimension where the concept of equality just isn't sinking in. So, Kody might benefit from expanding his social circle, spending more time with men who are in traditional relationships, i.e., two partners who are committed to each other, might help him to deflate his ego. Kody and toxic masculinity walk hand in hand, and the end result is 3 ex-wives who lash out at him on-screen and online. 6. Kody Brown won't mend his rift with Peden Brown. Does Kody Brown's ego keep him from saying I am sorry? Close Peden Brown isn't speaking to Kody, and that's a shame. Yes, Peden, who's as full of himself as his father, may be hard to get along with. However, Kody's the parent, and that means that he should put his ego aside and try to make peace. Instead, Kody makes blunder after blunder, such as refusing to see Peden and his other older sons during Christmas 2023, just because Robyn thought they would fight if they were all together. Again, Robyn's a problem, but Kody's supposed to be his own man. He's not supposed to be so easily led. Peden has said that he doesn't really feel like Kody was the leader that the Brown family needed. Peden said, as per his TikTok, "Any man of the house that has to say, 'I am the man of the house,' is no true man of the house." With that comment, Peden attacked the core of who Kody is. The patriarch's wrapped up in his image. He's gotten famous and made money because he's a polygamist. Peden's basically saying that Kody was a sham polygamist who didn't lead because he was squandering time, energy and money on Robyn and his kids with her. Peden isn't the only Brown kid who thinks Kody's dropped the ball. In Sister Wives Season 18, Gabriel and Garrison Brown agree that Kody doesn't treat all of his wives and children the same way. Robyn and their kids get more from Kody, and Kody's too egotistical to understand how much damage he's inflicted. He seems to be blind to the truth, and that oblivious attitude has poisoned his family. Everything's fallen apart. 5. Kody Brown's been so mean to Mary Brown. Who does Kody Brown think he is? Close Kody's such a booer sometimes, and his low conduct with Mary really illustrates that. Before they split up, it was almost as though he was trying to emotionally break his most vulnerable and lonely wife. Perhaps he wanted Mary to suffer because of the catfishing scandal. Kody could never move past all of that drama, although he pushed Mary away by preferring Robyn. Kody's ego can be so embarrassing, and it's always on display when he cuts Mary down to size. Mary wasn't the wife that Kody wanted. However, when they were just starting out, it didn't seem like their relationship was that negative. Mary came into the marriage as the first wife and had plenty of hope. Kody stripped that hope away year after year, via a series of cruel actions that left Mary feeling ostracized and alone. He wasn't exactly the romantic hero with Mary. Instead, he was her worst nightmare. He took away her legal wife status, giving it to Robin. Then, he started to let the world know that he wasn't attracted to Mary and didn't want to be around her. This stuff was so lowbrow. Kody has absolutely no class with Mary. Yes, she cheated with a woman who pretended to be a man. However, she had her reasons. Kody's been putting the screws to Mary for years, punishing a woman who kept trying to strengthen her bond with him. It was such a relief when she finally bailed out for good. Kody and I had been out on a drive on our anniversary. That's when he and I had our very first conversation, where he told me, "I'm not going to be in a marriage with you. This is never going to move forward." She made those troubling statements during the Sister Wives Season 18 one-on-one special. With Mary, Kody's at his harshest and most arrogant. He's brutal. Kody never puts any sugar on it. Mary must wince when he makes these comments. He does not care about her even though he shares a child with her. While no one's asking him to fake his love for her, basic human decency might be nice. Kody is too self-absorbed to even be polite. He's not a considerate man. 4. Kody Brown gave Janelle Brown false hope in Sister Wives Season 18. Kody Brown's heart wasn't in it in Sister Wives Season 18. Kody seemed to string Janelle along, mostly because he didn't want Robin to lose respect for him. He was afraid that Robin wouldn't look up to him if he let the Brown family's plural marriage die. Kody and Janelle's awkward date was captured in the Entertainment Tonight video above, as per YouTube. At first, Janelle was excited about the date, but soon enough, it became a cringe event that she's probably trying to forget. The problem with the date concept is that Kody's heart wasn't in it. He was basically playing Janelle, and that's such an arrogant thing to do. In no way did she deserve that. She was excited about a date with a man who was just phoning it in to please another wife. That's why things were ultimately so unpleasant. Kody knew how he felt, and it would have been kinder to just not have the date at all. Kody does seem to care about Janelle in his own way, but it's not enough. It's nowhere close to what she needs. The COVID-19 pandemic tore the two apart for good, and that's definitely for the best. Now, Janelle can explore her passions and just let herself be happy. She doesn't need to spend her time worrying about Kody and how he feels. 3. Kody Brown's clashing with Christine Brown's new husband David Woolley. Kody Brown's antagonizing Christine Brown's new partner Close. It probably bothered Kody that Christine moved on so easily. She isn't really into living in the past. After she left Kody, she began dating right away, and soon enough, she found a man who wanted to marry her. She seems elated to be with David Woolley, who's now her husband. However, there is one dark cloud in the sky, and that's Kody's fraught relationship with her new man. David doesn't like Kody and makes no secret of that. He memorably called the famous patriarch a dumbass. Christine discussed David's controversial comment while speaking with People. David was provoked by the way Kody talked about Christine after their split. When Christine left, it's like she became Kody's enemy even though she wanted an amicable relationship. Kody is too egotistical to accept their altered reality. Christine is fully able to adapt to it. So, he didn't trust her and kept putting her down. That's how Kody deals with conflict. Now, Christine has to deal with the public feud between Kody and David. She's taken some lighthearted jabs at Kody herself. For example, she wore a t-shirt that said, "I tried polygamy." However, she doesn't really go very low. David and Kody are doing that. Two Kody Browns even criticized his favorite wife Robyn Brown. No one escapes Kody Brown's judgment in the latest season. Kody's unloved wives were bailing out or preparing to, but Robyn was sticking it out. However, she wasn't having an easy time living with Kody. He was bringing his ego and issues into their marriage. Even though he only wants Robyn, his fragile ego was seemingly destroyed by the exodus. Yes, he didn't want them, but he also didn't want them to be happy without him. That's a very narcissistic mindset that isn't helping him. He won't stop talking about his exes even though it's all over. He seems to be emotionally incapable of just moving on and leading a normal life with Robyn. Is Kody obsessed? Since he so clearly preferred Robyn, it doesn't make much sense that he won't let go of his other wives. They probably just want to be left alone. They're so over all of this. He keeps clinging to them by talking about his desire to heal the situation. He's expressed a wish to reconcile with Janelle. If he does, he'll just bring more pain to her life. Robyn got more rebellious during the season, mocking Kody's disgusting crepes and saying that he was hard to live with. He adores Robyn and has promised not to take another wife. She wants monogamy, but he's putting a strain on their marriage. Kody's ego is bringing him down. He doesn't love his exes anyway. One Kody Brown's his own worst enemy. Kody Brown's living in a dream world by dwelling on the past. Sister Wives Season 18's Kody's sabotaging his future. He's locked into a negative pattern, blaming the people around him for every single problem in his life. However, he never gives his victims fair hearings. He's like the judge, jury and executioner. Everyone deserves a fair hearing, especially the exes who stayed in an unfulfilling plural marriage for years, even when they didn't get any love. Christine cooked and looked after the kids. She did housework and catered to a man who was all about Robyn. Janelle went out and earned money for the family, and what did she get in return? Now, she has financial problems. Mary had to ask her relatives for a loan in order to get her bed and breakfast off the ground. Where was Kody when she needed him? Kody didn't protect and defend Mary, Janelle and Christine. They left, and now they can take care of themselves. They don't need to follow his orders. Times have changed, and thank goodness for that. Sister Wives highlights the power imbalances that are part and parcel of polygamy and why this dynamic is so damaging to women. Sister Wives Season 18 stars Kody, Mary, Janelle and Christine Brown. Some of the Brown children are also a part of the cast, including Peden, Garrison, Gabriel and Savannah Brown.